I will not share the bounty with any of you. I shot my husband, and I demand compensation. Dead presidents help forget dead husbands.
Her acting career continues. So much for librarians being prim and proper. I was right about you being cold fish. Being your man's left-handed wife meant cleaning up after your mess all along. Honey, I got good at it. Consider the bounty mine. My fee for services rendered.
Shut your cock holster!
Ladies! It takes a finger to pull the trigger, but it takes faith to have the wheel. Busy yourself with your wishful fancies, but a forsaken heart cowers before a forsaken God. As for you, follow the mute's example and don't speak. None of you has even a fraction of my faith. I am guided by the hand of God. Hagstrom pilfered God's treasure, took food from the hungry, clothes from the naked. It is my duty to do the Lord's good work. It is my duty to do the Lord's bidding, for I am God's henchman.
Oh, brother, more like the Lord's windbag.
Strumpet, it wouldn't surprise me if you didn't get the
Mute to do your bidding. That would take foresight. Even with looking glasses, not one of you could see beyond the tip of your nose.
I've had enough out of you. Offer your lip and put your gun on the table.
You can't do this to the man of the cloth.
God willing.
You'll burn in the eternal fires of hell for this.
Shut up, or on the count of 3 you'll be pushing up daisies.
Never.
1, 2.
Okay? Okay.
Now's the time to mark the ballots. Now here's how we're gonna solve our little mystery. I'm gonna count to 3 again. We're all gonna have our guns in front of us. By the time I get to 3, we're all gonna unload our guns, and the one with the empty shell casings collects the bounty.
Oh, no, you don't.
1, 2, 3.
Meat shell.
You're kidding
What
me!
the hell?
No, you said so. My gun had the key.
I saw.
I shot that scallywag. Don't try to bamboozle me. I'm gonna collect.
No. The money is ours. It's all ours. We shall split it.
Split these. Get out of my way. I'm on it. Wait, why did you discuss this timeline?
I'm not with them. But I fooled them. Maybe I fooled you too. Hey, Lottie! I could speak after all. I can speak very well, by the way. I just keep my mouth shut. Makes murderous impulses less complicated. Did any of you see me, the mute, the dummy, make the switch? Good for you. Observant. You don't underestimate anybody, do you? It's a shame the rest of you didn't see me switch guns with Lottie. You fell for their hot air. Yep, and it was me. I plugged that worthless piece of human waste. Twice, right in the chest. When say heart, we knew Winston Hagstrom does not come. Why, you ask? It was him. It was him. He caused the death of my Maddie all them years ago. It is true what they say. Revenge is a dish best served cold. The bounty, you ask? No amount of money could bring Maddie back. My reward is getting even. Let them fools quarrel the bounty. Especially since I am the anonymous benefactor. Allowed me to get away with murder. It's time to quit kicking the devil around the stump. I I'm gonna dump this mudsel into the river. Y'all have a good night now here.
Indeed, Silas Sam got away with murder. He lived the rest of his years in peace and quiet, and when his time came, he was buried next to his beloved man. The rest of them? Well, in a way, Lottie deserved that bounty. She married that rascal. But her innocence was betrayed when the casings fell before her on the table. That nymph to Prairie Marcy, well, she couldn't keep her story straight. Once she admitted being engaged to Winston, and then she was his left-handed wife. And Dudley, well, he thought the deceased was shot in the head. They all had their run-ins with Winston Hagstrom, but for the most part, they were opportunists, and they didn't deserve a dime. Well, thank you for listening to an old woman ramble. Y'all have a good night, and don't forget to out my lights when you leave.
Remember.
I know what it means to get knocked down drunk. I was lying in a bush by the cold, where the river runs deep and the demons don't sleep and the water's obscured by the smoke.
Alright, we're gonna pick two winners, alright?
And I drank like a dog on the sand.
Oh, we dropped one.
Got spun and I
Do
stood
you have a name?
and I spoke to the wind and the rain.
Deidre.
Woo!
Said I know what it means to get left for dead, when the saints rise up at the sound, when the spirits all move in the chains of the sheriffs and the ground.
You know, I got to say, I wrote the thing and I thought the Reverend did it.
With a fifth in your vest and some bills on your tongue and a gun.
John.
Boom! Oh, you noticed! Oh, you noticed! Yeah! That was a big discussion because the Bible was War and Peace. I don't know if anybody noticed that. We did that on purpose because we were going to make a Bible thing. And we're like, let's just see who plays with War and Peace and see what a charlatan the Reverend is.
My disciples, they came through the wind and the rain in the rags and the jackets all torn.
Copper, you got copper. Copper of your head. Anybody have an idea what copper of your head may be?
Very good example. Pretend to give an example.
It's betting to lose.
Knees in the breeze and I started to pray. I said, hey, you know I ain't got a thing to say.
I want to thank Fran Rogers of the Albuquerque Railroad. Some material that was like beautiful as far as making it really authentic. And then we have the Peak members who without this it wouldn't be possible. Come on up. were the cast put an extraordinary amount of hours in and effort, and it really showed. And I really appreciate their help, because as a writer, there is nothing more fulfilling and beautiful as to see your words come from the abstract into reality. And I just want to thank these guys from the bottom of my heart for this.
I was lying in a bush by the cold, where the river runs deep and the demons don't sleep and the water's obscured by the smoke. Well, I drug myself to the river's edge and I drank like a dog on the sand. It burned my tongue, my whole head got spun, and I stood on a stone and I spoke to the wind.